Hey everyone, welcome back. And today I want to talk to you about my Nikola put strategy regarding the catalyst tomorrow, which is Trevor Milton can dump his Nikola stock on Monday, will he? And that is the ultimate question because if Trevor Milton dumps his stock, which is up to 23 to 25%, nearly a quarter of all of outstanding Nikola shares, Nikola stock will tank, and these puts that I bought will be very valuable. So I just want to go over what my strategy is. And again, this isn't investment advice, but if you are going to make some Nikola plays or you have already bought these puts, hopefully it'll be helpful. So I have two puts, one that I bought at the $25 strike price and one at the $27.50 strike price, both with expiry dates on December 31st. Even though December 1st is the catalyst, that's when Trevor can sell, and December 3rd is when GM and Nikola officially need to announce whether or not their partnership is continuing, I set my expiration date much further out, because if there's anything we learned about Nikola, its share price has remained relatively resilient, boosting up at the slightest bit of positive news. Even if the partnership doesn't go through, there's no guarantee that the stock will tank. If I were a betting man, I would consider it is. And there's also no guarantee that the partnership won't go through. There's still a chance that they've managed to hash something out. And in that situation, I'm pretty confident that the stock will go up. That would be a huge positive catalyst. So if you look at my $25 put, right now the total return is a little bit negative. I'm not in the money yet. If Nikola were to fall under $25, no matter what the price is, I could still sell my Nikola put at $25. If Nikola stays above $25 on expiry date, this will become worthless, so the $450 I paid will be completely gone. Tomorrow, if the stock goes down, I plan on taking profit at roughly around 100%, and I will definitely take profit at 200%. For my other put, $27.50 put, I'm going to let one of these ride out until after December 3rd, maybe until December 31st. It really depends. If Nikola stock completely drops, let's say 50, 70%, then it would make sense to sell both of these potentially and just take the money. Who knows what will happen later that might make it recover. I am not a YOLO type of call or puts player. I do want to let these ride out, but at the same time, I want to take profit when I can because there's no guarantee that Nikola will remain depressed. People might see that it's a very cheap stock and decide that they want to buy more even without doing the proper research or the proper due diligence. If you are a new investor going into tomorrow and you see that the Nikola stock has dropped and you are considering buying a put, I would put the expiration date farther out than you think. One thing I want to warn a lot of investors on doing, or I call them investors, but if you are playing options, many of you are probably gamblers. Don't put your expiration dates so close to the current date. And I know the options that are just expiring in a week or 2 weeks are cheaper, but if you cannot afford to buy options that are a month or 2 months out, I wouldn't play options. That's like going into a poker game where the buy-in is $2,000 and you have $100. Imagine if you could only play one hand, and if you lose that hand, you're out of the game. This is what happens if you don't have the money to buy more options or to buy options further out in expiration date. You need to give yourself time to play the poker game. You need to give yourself time to let your options run. If you have a prediction, any day-to-day, minute-to-minute fluctuation is super unpredictable. But if you've done the research on a company and you know roughly have an idea of what their roadmap will be, then you have a much better chance of being right about your prediction over a longer period of time. So ideally, even for me, I wouldn't just be holding two individual options. I would be holding 10 or 20 contracts. That way I could slowly remove myself from a position. I could take profit some days and also let a couple ones ride out. At the very least, in this situation, I have two. So one of them, I want to be able to break even and get most of what I paid for these positions back. And the other one I will let ride out, but I don't set rules for these options. It really depends on the price action and any other catalyst that could potentially come. If I'm seeing that the stock is tanking and that it still has more room to tank, I might wait. If I see that the stock went down, but there seems to be a little bit of a recovery, then I might just sell. There could be other catalysts. Again, we don't know the future. So I want to leave everyone with this. You will never lose money taking profits. At the same time, if you're making these risky plays, you do need a 5x or 10x occasionally to be able to cancel these out. So I kind of just contradicted what I said. But for most people, please just take profit early and don't get into these positions if you're not willing to lose the money, because as much research as I've done, I cannot predict the future and you can't either. So all you can really do is control your position sizes and to be responsible with your money. Anyways, that's all I have. I hope that was helpful. Let me know what you're doing on Monday or if you have any Nikola positions. Best of luck to everybody tomorrow. This is Green Knight Trading, where Squires become Knights. Thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate you, and I'll see you soon.